Hi, I'm at the famous Burmis Tree in southern Alberta. There's a very interesting story about this tree, and there's actually a message about safety for us older adults. But we have a lot of highway noise here and it's very windy, so let's move into my studio where you'll be able to understand me.
Well, that's a bit better. The Burmis Tree. I'm going to tell you about a famous tree that needed a little bit of help. Now, if you're an older adult like I am, you may need a bit of help at times yourself, just like this tree did. My name is Martin Lesperance. I'm a retired paramedic and firefighter, and I've treated literally thousands of older adults either who have been injured or suffered a medical emergency. I've learned a lot from those experiences, and I can help you stay safe and healthy in your golden years. Welcome to the channel. Here, you'll find a lot of entertaining information to help keep us older adults stay safe, sane, and healthy. And at the same time, you'll be taken on a trip down memory lane.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our really big shoe. This is also a really important program about older adults' health and safety, so please listen up.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps to produce more videos like this, and I'd really appreciate it. I'm just off of Highway 3 in southern Alberta, and I'm standing next to this very interesting looking tree. It's called the Burmis Tree, and it's a limber pine tree. How old is it? Well, that depends on who you ask. And as we get older, we may embellish some stories and facts, but for this tree, the low end is 400 years old, and the high end is 750 years old. So it's safe to say it's older than you, and it's older than me. It's named after the village of Burmis, which was an old coal mining town. The town of Burmis is no longer with us, just like the people who lived there. You know, there's a couple recreational properties here, and if you look hard, you can see some of the old foundations of the school. It's 10 kilometers or 6 miles east of the famous Frank Slide, and that's where Turtle Mountain wiped out most of the town of Frank. You can see where it slid, and here's some of the debris. So what does this have to do with aging trees and aging adults? You'll find out real soon. The tree gave up the ghost in 1978. Most likely it died of natural causes. In 1998, it fell over because of the wind in this very windy area. Fortunately, some locals refused to let it rot alongside of the road, and the Alberta Historical Site used a stainless steel support to keep it upright. In 2024, some idiots thought it'd be fun to cut off one of the branches. Luckily, some locals fixed it with glue and a prop pole to help support it. So what does this have to do with aging adults, you may ask? Well, just like the tree needed some extra support and it showed resilience, there will come a time when pretty well all of us older adults will need some kind of extra support also. And we'll also have to show resilience, just like the tree did. The support we need may come from a cane and eventually a walker because of balance and frailty problems. Face it, our muscles are not as strong as they used to be. We may have a change in our gait, the way we walk, and we may shuffle more, and that can end up increasing the chance of a trip and a resulting fall. A few reasons our balance may not be what it used to be. It could be because of medical problems, or the medications we take, and even just the lifestyle. Extra support can help us reduce the chance of a fall, and a fall at our age can be devastating. We must not fall.
We must not fall. I'll say that again, we must not fall, we must not fall.
For some of us, we may need emotional support. We may be having a hard time dealing with some situations, whether it's health, family, financial, or loss of a loved one. We may have to dig deep into our resilience bin, the bin that's deep inside of all of us. Now, this is important. When things become too much, like things are getting out of control, there is no shame in admitting this and asking for help. Asking for a bit of support. Just like the tree needed a bit of support to stay upright, we may need a bit of support to stay upright also. So the point is this: never be afraid to ask or accept help or advice, whether it's from your occupational therapist or your physiotherapist. If they suggest you use a cane or a walker for better support, listen to them. Or if you're having some emotional problems, seek out help, possibly from a psychologist or even a close friend. Having social connections in difficult times can be a lifesaver. So here's what it comes down to. We may all need a bit of support at one time or another, just like the tree did. Luckily, some people helped it out. So if you ever find yourself in need of some kind of help, whether to keep you mobile or to help with some thoughts you can't get out of your head, never be afraid to ask or accept help. There are people waiting to help you. Thanks for watching. Now, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe to them. Also, feel free to add any comments. There's a lot of people like you with life experience watching these videos, and we can learn from each other. And this will help me make better videos.